Hello there guys, and welcome to your Linux tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to talk about files related to the user environment. Okay, and so I just wanted this to be a quick tutorial at all of that lists all of the files that are related to the user environment. Okay, so if you ever see one of those files, you kind of know, okay, they're related to the user environment, and you can always Google the details. Okay, so here is a list of files which is read by the login shells. Okay, so every login shell, as we already discussed, reads certain files that non-interactive not non-interactive but non-login shells don't read. And so these files are located in the etc folder, and the first file is profile. The second, this is profile. The second is also in the etc folder, but it is profile.d. Okay, and then we have files from our home directory. The first one is profile. The second one is bash profile, also in our home directory. Profile. And the last one is bash login. Okay, bash login, also in our home directory. Okay, so basically those are the files which are read by the login shells. Okay, so these are read by the login shells. Okay, and files read by interactive shells are the following files. We have etc bash.bash rc, and then we have tilde.bashrc. Okay, and if you recognize this file, this is the file I told you to put your changes in. Okay, because this is the file read by interactive shells. And if you remember, our terminal is an interactive non-login shell. Okay, so this is our terminal, but these files are read by interactive shells, and basically that's why you place the changes in the bash rc file. Okay, and that's basically the explanation, and I think I really showed you all you need to know. I really think that I showed you all you need to know. I just wanted to note one additional thing before we end this tutorial, is that if you change some files in the etc folder, which is here, for example, or if you change the files which are here in the etc folder here and here, what you will actually do is you will modify the files, and it will apply to the entire system, that is to all of the users, while if you modify the files in your home directory, the changes apply only to your user. Okay, so if you modify the files only that are in your home directory, then the changes only apply to your user. For example, if you modify something here, it only applies to your user, but if you modify something in the etc folder, then it applies to every user. Okay. So basically, I just kind of did a very quick walkthrough, just kind of listed some files. Again, nothing for you to remember, nothing for you to be stressed about if you didn't quite follow that. Just remember that you should place all of your changes in the bash rc file, and that's going to be more than enough. Okay, but again, just for you to have heard about these things, so if you see something like bash login, or profile in various folders, that you understand, okay, I'm dealing with the shell, or maybe even more specific, I'm dealing with a login shell, with an interactive shell, something like that. That's going to be useful. But again, if you are just a regular user, you will most likely never have to deal with those things. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial.